Sad, frustrating, but encouraging result for Manchester United in today's game at Old Trafford versus Arsenal. Combination of Kua and Brandon Belmo with 9 shots against Arsenal and also 20 shots against Arsenal, with Manchester United dominating play in the second half of today's game. Quite unfortunate that they couldn't get on the score sheet. I'm sure that Ruben Amorim will be sad right now, won't understand why they couldn't even get a single goal against the Gunners in a game that they largely dominated the second half. For Manchester United, they have a lot to be encouraged about. They have a lot to take home from this particular result, considering the firepower that came through Brandon Belmo. Missing Mount in the first half, and maybe he wasn't quite sharp, but we saw Amad Diallo came in the second half to inject some pace into the game. But Brandon Belmo and Matheus Cunha, there's no way these two players would not cook at Manchester United. They went up against the best defense in the Premier League. And for Arsenal, the take home from today's game is the 3 points that they got and the fact that they have a very strong defense line. Set piece specialists, once again, they've scored 31 goals from the corner kicks. From looking back from 2023-24 season to this moment, they've scored the highest number of goals from corner kicks, 31. Next to them is Liverpool with 20. But in today's match, maybe taking it from the angle of Manchester United, they played well in the second half. They took initiative, they dominated the midfield, they dominated the wings, and sadly, they couldn't put the ball at the back of the net. But I feel that they should have gotten, even if it's one goal in today's match. But definitely, there's something to take home from that particular match. Bruno Fernandes, not so much. We didn't see so much of him, especially in the second half, but we saw the confidence from Patrick Dogo. Did you watch him today? Did you watch Luke Shaw, how he shot down Bukayo Saka? Now talking about Arsenal, what happened to them in today's game? I've never seen Arsenal that passive in matches. They were completely overrun by Manchester United in the second half. The likes of Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka didn't even play well, especially in that second half. Yes, something to take home from Martin Odegaard. At least he was driving through the midfield, especially in the first half. Got into very fantastic positions. But decision making in the final third today still makes us question the attack of Arsenal. With that strong defense, can they win the Premier League with what we saw in the attack? Because when you watch a team like Liverpool, for example, coming under huge pressure that we saw from Manchester United today, they would have still scored 1 or 2 goals. To be realistic, they would have still gotten on the score sheet, maybe 1 or 2 goals to ease the pressure. But look at every Arsenal attacker today. Gyökeres not so active in the pressing, maybe still trying to find a balance in